with a joystick as his guide, diving deep, nowhere to hide. Driving that truck down the lane, street lights flicker, a haunting flame. Community's cheering out his name. In this race, there's no one to blame. Set that kitchen on wildfire, turn up the heat, fuel the desire. Smoke fills the room, it climbs higher. In the game of life, he's the flyer. Set that kitchen on wildfire, turn up the heat, fuel the desire. Smoke fills the room, it climbs higher. In the game of life, he's the flyer. He's the flyer. Chasing shadows in the light. Every challenge feels just right. Game's not over till it's bright. Loke's in it for this fight. Neighbors knocking, hear the blast. Another adventure in the past. Laughing harder, the night's vast. In this moment, he'll make it last. Set that kitchen on wildfire, turn up the heat, fuel the desire. Smoke fills the room, it climbs higher. In the game of life, he's the flyer. He's the flyer.
Where is it going?
Tower, Korean Air 5 with you, runway 1 left.
Delta 2558, runway 1 left, cleared to land.
LaGuardia ground, Brigade 4553 with information India, requesting push and start.
That's this plane over here that just requested push back. This plane's backing up without the tug. Without the tug. That's one way of doing it. Oh wow, I am like blocking both sides. Okay. Those towns, when you see the that didn't happen. That didn't happen. That didn't happen, Cordair. That did not happen, Cordair. What is that guy doing? What? You guys seeing this part right here? Do I have a customer on fire? I have a customer on fire.
Oh my gosh.
Holy heck, if my air strafing skills were not on par, I would be dead right now. I think I'm gonna just sit right here. Oh. Goodbye, Locke.
Stop! I think I overshot it. Oh shoot, now there's two of them. Oh, they can! They can! Oh my gosh, they can climb! No! Get away from me! I'm a horrible shot, I know. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What troubles has everybody been up to? All of them, I'm sure. Oh, I got a long drive to go. 37 miles, that says. And immediately crash. Immediate dead crash. Australia thinks they are first to cause trouble. Are you sure about that, Australia? Are you sure about that, Australia? Do. Thank you for checking in, Australia. How you doing? Work. How's work going? But you're good, your guess? Okay. Well, hopefully you're having fun making the money. Meh. Whoops. I hit something. But it's fine. It's fine. Those cones hurt. Just trying to get up to this the pickup. I'm doing okay. I'm getting more frustrated with Twitch because it seems like all my problems that I've been having multi-streaming, it seems to be on Twitch's side. Because YouTube seems fine, but Twitch seems to be like, no. How your little baby girls doing? They're doing okay. They got multiple car rides over the weekend. They slept in today. Twitch doesn't allow that anymore. They said that they do. It's just that they don't allow chat from other destinations to appear on Twitch's streams, the Twitch side. So if I was streaming to if I'm streaming to YouTube, like I am right now, Twitch would get mad if YouTube chat shows up on the screen, and it's like, I guess the other thing I can do is see if I can get Restream to work it for me, and try to do it as multi-stream that way. There's someone coming up the hill too. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna stop right here. Thank you for the follow. Capelder. Just say cap lock, it's easier. Yeah, it sounds like it. Sounds like it'll be easier. How you doing, Cap? What troubles have you been causing? Gosh, I'm glad I'm not driving a triple low boy through this part. Be very difficult. We're doing this, and we're going. This is just a short run. Cap is one of the guests I meet over on Geek. Okay. So he's one of the troublemakers that you met on Magical Geek stream. Okay. Gotta bring them over here. Guys. He's also German. Oh. Oh. Okay. What part of Germany? He's not near you. He's not like your neighbor that you complain about, is he? Nope. Whoops. I'm gonna back up a little bit so I don't hit that sign and then go. Hey, careful, how you doing? What troubles have you been causing? Oh, and we playing Minecraft together. Uh-oh. That sounds like a bad idea. No, it's not. Okay, if you say so. It's still sick. It got worse. Whoops. So I'm gonna make a doctor's appointment here soon. Oh, yeah. Go see the doctor. See what they can do. If anything, hopefully something. I'm nice, I swear. Okay. Don't scare my new friends. Oh, well, you know, if I want to scare your new friends, I could show them what you did to my beautiful home. Look, he doesn't need to know that. Sure he does. Oops. Because of how sick I am, I can't go to school, so that's why I'm talking here. I kind of figured that's why you're here, because you can't go to school. I mean, I always hated being sent to school when sick. I know we had a, let's see, I think it was in middle school. There was a vice principal that was like, send him to school and we'll determine if he's too sick to be here. It's like, no. No. He's at home throwing up. We're not going to send him to school so you can determine if he's too sick. I'm guessing this is the one I need. Watch is the wrong one. Alright, that's the right one. Our customer expects delivery very soon. Make sure it arrive on time. No, shush. Where's that music coming from? Oh, it's coming from the game. I've never heard that music before. I need to shut it off. No, it needs to go off. It needs to go away. Taking a little shortcut here. I need that music to go away. It's horrible music. They have horrible taste in music. I think so too. I need to know how to turn that off. Ooh, Barcelona. Let's do, I'll go to Albania. Audio. Music volume. Alright. Guess that'll work, hopefully. What? Guess what? What? You hit 200 subs. Congratulations. I'm at 1,080 subs right now. I still haven't reached the 2,000, the 3,000 watch hours in the last 365 days to have members. I already have an idea for a members only video. I just need to hit the membership. I was thinking of a video that, like, some shenanigans that go on behind the scenes on the recording server. I include a little bit of it during the main video, but maybe more of it as a members only perk. Alright, we are going... Let's go here. I don't know which one it wants me to go to. I'm just going to pick. Biker thinks they are second to cause trouble. Are you sure about that, Biker? Are you sure about that? And thank you for checking in, Biker. What troubles have you all been up to? At home with a pretty bad kidney infection. Oh no, Biker. Must have been from all that alcohol you've been drinking. All that whiskey you've been drinking. Don't tell me you drank some Jägermeister. You haven't had any whiskey in about 5 days? Oh, okay. I might have that bug that's hitting everybody. Oh. It hasn't hit me yet. Careful, so stay away from me. I don't want it. I don't want it. Careful. I don't want it. I saw that Ian finally got arrested last night. Took him forever. Apparently, as a store owner or a partner, do you have taxes to pay? We gotta figure out what that is about. Because they lost. That's why they lost their store. That's probably what happened at the store that we got. The owner probably didn't pay taxes and lost their store. No, I got you. I was aware of any taxes? Okay. It never said anything about that. Yeah, I didn't see anything about that either, so Ian was saying that the entire Riding Dirty crew had a warrant for their arrest for not paying taxes on the store that they owned. And since it didn't pay taxes, the store got taken away, which made me go, oh shoot. We need to find out about that biker, because I don't want us to lose the store with all the money that we put into it. Is it something that they came up with? I'm hoping that. If it is something that they came up with, then great. Tell me about it. Don't get me scared. But if it's not, then tell me what to do about it. Because it's like, I'm a bit scared that we're going to lose that store. Because nobody knows how to pay taxes. Of course he's not in your chat to ask right now. Oh, I know. But that's the thing, like, I kept asking, like, what do you mean taxes? Like, is this a real thing? He's like, I don't know. He just kept saying, I don't know. I was like, come on, man. Let us, And like 3 people suggested that, hey, why don't you log in as your Leo and go arrest him because he's been trying to get arrested. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I just felt that was metagaming. To just log on to my Leo to go just to arrest somebody and then log off. It would be like way too metagaming. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was like, no, I don't want to do that. But I got so Saturday after the stream, I was still on the server after the stream. And I was talking with 211, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you know, this is how you save your car." He was telling me what to do. He's like, "Oh, you got to go over here to this guy. You got to purchase a car, and then you pull it out. You decorate it how you want, and it's yours." It's like, I'm like, "What? Oh my gosh!" He did tell me that you could only have one of each type of car. I'm like, darn. So I can't have a BCSO Charger that's blacked out as well as a BCSO Charger that's not blacked out. Like, he said right now you can only have one of each type. I'm like, darn. But I got, I finally got set up a character, the uniform for Highway Patrol. When I've seen the title, I thought this was a real life vlog. Oh, sorry, I don't live in Europe. I live in California. It only showed the driving bag. I did drive into Sandy on Saturday looking for 547. Well, I was in Sandy a lot. I was going around pretty much all over the Blaine County area. I did not go. No, I take that back. I did go into the city. We had. Whoops. We had a chase that went from Sandy all the way to pretty close to where the pier is. I had a company van making a pickup. Oh. Doing some stalking. You know what's funny, biker? Because I drove all the way up and patrolled a little bit of Roxbury. I drove by the store. Like slow rolled the store looking around. And while there was an officer down call. I'm like, oh, okay. And I booked it down, was it to the Ron alternate windmill where the officer down call was. Ah! They only showed the driving part on the Since I'm home today, I'll probably hop on and stock up some more. Okay. I'll probably hop on as well. Well, I got other stuff to do, so I might not have too much time to hop on. Alright. Oh, I can't go straight. I want to go straight. No. Hey, Courtney. How you doing? What troubles have you been causing? Don't say none, because we know you better than that, Courtney. We are out of phones, and burner phones are worthless. Okay, well, I haven't been stocking any electronics. I've just been doing food and drinks. That's all I've been stocking. When it comes to electronics, I skip them because I don't know if we're going to keep that category or not. I haven't been feeling great this weekend. Well, you too. Wow. So we got Careful sick, Biker sick, Courtney Cox sick. Wow. Y'all are sick. What's going on, man? I finally found a house to rent in Santa Maria. Tired of the hotel life. Oh gosh. Yeah, I had a project in Virginia about 2019. That was there for 2 months. I hated the motel that I was in. Hated it. I'm feeling better today, but still have a mystery cough that won't go away. Oh, yeah, no. Same. I'm not sure what to do with the electronics yet. I'm also thinking about asking Manic what I can do to get the category. But yeah, go ahead and ask him. Manic and I were talking on Saturday night, or not Saturday night, Saturday after. It was actually before I ate lunch on Saturday. We were on. He was going through all my settings, and he even gave me he sent me a graphics reshader thing that he doesn't use anymore. To install. He's like, well, you can try this. It might make your lights pop a bit more, since that's what people is complaining about on your videos. I can't see the lights. I'm like, well, the recording server is always stuck on daylight. I'm sorry. Don't do wind turbines when back when I did it, we would stay in hotels like 8 months out of the year. Oh gosh. No, the project, like, I was doing, I was doing some, what's it called, remodeling. At 3 different Hardys in Virginia. So I was going into one, taking out all the electronics, putting it into storage, and then going into another one doing the same, and then the third one, and then by the time it's done with the third one, I'd have to go back to the first one and redo everything because they're done, and it was like 2 months of work. And the motel that I was in had just a small refrigerator and a microwave in the room, and the water pressure sucked. It was weak water pressure in that bathroom. So I ended up like basically eating out every single day. For basically all of my meals. I mean, I did get some milk to have a bowl of cereal instead of eating out breakfast every day. But I did not like it. Plus the fact that, you know, this is October, November, and it's cold. And it's like, as soon as you turn off the heater in the room, so it would be like within 5 minutes it's cold in the room. It's like there's a huge air leak in the room somewhere where it gets cold that fast. As soon as you turn off the heater, and then you're like trying to get to bed without the heater blaring. Because it wasn't one of those like central heats. It was one of those wall heaters that just blow like, and it makes like this noise. Yes, you have asthma. Oh. Okay. We mostly stayed at the Hilton, but the boss paid. I wasn't about to. No, well, most of the time it was whatever hotel, motel that whoever's coordinating the travel plans can get. I know a couple times I stayed at a really nice hotel, but apparently, like, this motel that I was sent to was the only one that had room for the time at the time period. I was like, I have a 102.6 fever, coughing, sneezing, sore throat, headache, runny nose, constantly needing water, tiredness, and I need to make a doctor's appointment because it's getting worse. Yeah, you might need to go to the emergency room. You might need to skip the doctor's appointment, just go to the emergency room at that point. In 2009, in December of 2009, I got sick, like, during Christmas break. And New Year's Day, I had 102.8 temperature. Went to the emergency room, and they did all these stuff on me, and they were like, "Oh, yeah, you have swine flu." What? That was it? H1N1 flu that was going around. You got that? I'm like, great. Yeah, make the doc appointment. COVID going around again. Shit, I need to make my own. Haven't had a checkup since 2012. Hi, Rose. How you doing? I think I forgot to ask you that. Yeah, my last doctor's appointment, they wanted me to do a blood workup, and I got the results from the blood workup last week. H1N1, which is a form of Spanish flu. Yeah, it was like swine flu at the time. That's what they were calling it, swine flu. Back in 2009, 2010, and I got that. I'm like, fudge. It wasn't fun. I'll tell you that. It was not fun having it. It was they give you medication, give you prescription, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, just stay home for 2 weeks," and it's like, fuck. Let's see. At the time, I was still working for a school district here in California, Newport Mesa Unified. Yeah, is a slightly mutated version of Spanish flu. I actually researched it a while back. Oh, nice. Okay. I just know what they were calling it at the time. Wasn't that when the mad cow was going around? It might have been. It might have been. I mean, we have a government that wants to get rid of all vaccinations, so all of that might be coming back in full swing one day. We don't need to do this, we don't need that, we don't need this. Okay, well, it's coming back. Have fun. And that's a little too political for my stream. Or it came from cows or something. Yeah, you know, I know that there was a mad cow disease, and like they had to get rid of the meat. and I never understood why. I never saw why that was the need to, like, what would happen if you ate meat from the mad cow. That's the thing. Like, I want to. Can you tell me what would happen? Oh, you get sick. Okay. You get really sick. Okay. Can you elaborate on that? With swine flu, I thought it was more like from pigs. That's why they were calling it swine flu. I don't know. I was like 10 in 2009. I don't remember that far back. Look, all I know is that I had submitted my dissertation. I finished it, submitted it, got sick. Some bacteria can survive extreme heat and spread. Swine flu was thought to have been spread from pork products. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Pigs don't sweat, so they don't get rid of certain toxins in their bodies. Uh-huh. I don't even like pork. Three different gas stations on the same corner. Nice. It's like real life right there. You'd be surprised about just how much pork you eat without even realizing it. Okay. Well, Rosin, do you like bacon? I know that's a silly question. Of course you like bacon. Everybody loves bacon. I did a 30-day no pork challenge and I was shocked at how much stuff has pork in it. Oh gosh. Yes, I eat bacon every day. The only pork I like. Whee! Oh boy. We're here. Hot dogs, processed lunch meats, and most sausages are made from pork. Okay. I don't know what lunch meats I've eaten, but hot dogs and sausages I knew were from pork. I do like wild hog though. We used to hunt them when we was growing up. It had a different taste than store bought. Oh. I will have to take your word for that. Alright, so do we go back into Greece? Do we go to France or do we go to Romania? But after 30 days, I was shocked about how much better I felt. Well, if you feel better, then that's great. We always want you to feel better, right? Yeah, let's just do Romania. Lots of squigglies right there. I love bacon, but only have it once in a while. Maybe only 2 to 3 times per year now. New map, message map updated, huh? Got these cones right there. Tight corners. Oh, this is not very tight. I've done a lot of research on different foods since the heart attack and found out some really interesting facts along the way. Ah, okay. Now you're going to tell me how bad my addiction to Reese's peanut butter cups are, huh? Go ahead, Biker. Tell me. Tell me. Uh-oh. Ah! I'm off of a bunch of different medications because of my diet changes. Okay. And yes, your Reese peanut butter cups are extremely dangerous. Okay. Alright. I guess I'll increase my intake of Reese peanut butter cups. I'll take over your share. Dang it. Okay, hold on. Oh. There we go. Ah! I'm trying to do two things at once. No! Don't break down. Are you back up, biker? You back yet, biker? Welcome back. I was saying, I will just, I'll take your information and increase my intake of Reese's peanut butter cups, and even take the share that you used to eat. Yeah. Sounds like a plan, right? It's a good plan, right? Solid plan, right? Yeah. I always heard Callie had a problem with not pulling people over, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Been here for like a month and already got 3 tickets. Better cops in Texas. Oh my. Wow. What? What was that? Three tickets? What did you get tickets for? The world must know this, Rosin. We have to know this information. I never said I didn't eat them anymore, but I do not eat them nearly as many as I used to. Okay. Alright. Am I going uphill? Seems to be struggling. Nothing major. 2 for speeding, 1 for passing on the shoulder. What? Passing on the shoulder? What were you doing that for? Oh. People go around the shoulder a lot in Texas, so I thought it was alright. Oh, okay. Cops probably like, yeah, not here in California. Nope, 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 nope. One thing that you probably don't know about me is that I'm very skeptical about what I research. So I look at all aspects of what I find. Okay. Well, I don't like when I research something and I can only find like one result. One result on it. Like, oh, it's like, okay, I want to see some negatives, not just like positive, or I want to see the positive, not just the negative. Like, what's the positive here? I think in California you have to pass your emissions, so I can't even register my car here. I don't think. Yeah, you have to pass the emissions test. I can tell you that the place I go to, if I fail, they won't charge you for the test. Or even to redo the test. Whoops. They'll just charge you for what they had to fix in order for you to pass the test. Other places is like, well, you have to. Here's the fee for the first test. Here's what needs to be fixed, and then here's the fee for the second test. You don't have a catalytic converter, it's just straight, so I don't want to risk it. Oh boy. I always find more than one result. You just have to look for the other sometimes, because depending on what you're looking for, some stuff is hidden. It's been my experience that the harder I have to look, the more dangerous the food is. Yeah. 2007 Trailblazer. Let's set up the race. I'm not much of a racer. Alright, we'll do that. For instance, did you know that canola oil is used for lanterns and diesel fuel in India? No, I did not know that. You going to miss out on that $2,000 racing ticket? Yeah, I'm going to miss out on it. You can have fun with that. Look, I bought the tickets I've gotten, and I've won. So let's see. I was given a ticket for running the red light. Went to court on that one. Showed them my dash cam showing that the light was green. So got that ticket taken care of. Then I got a ticket for speeding and reckless driving, and then showed them my cam showing that one, I was driving straight, I wasn't switching lanes like the officer claimed I was, and two, the speedometer shows that I was doing just 50 while other cars were passing me up. So that officer got charged with perjury. He perjured himself because he stood up there to say, yeah, he was driving like a maniac, switching lanes like crazy. And while speeding. I have helped several people fight helmet tickets here in New York. It's funny how many people think that it is a law that you have to wear a helmet, when in certain areas there's no law on it. It's just a suggestion. I'm pretty sure here in California it is a law, but I don't know. I've never been a motorcyclist. I know that if you're under the age of 18, you have to wear a helmet on a bicycle. But if you're over the age of 18, you do not have to. Interesting fact that there is no such thing as a DOT approved helmet. Yes, I think you said that once before. They want to bust their head going 90 miles per hour. It's their right. Yeah. Let's let them. California does mandate helmets for motorcycles. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of that. I do know that bicycles, like adults, do not have to wear helmets. Although we have We have a rule here where, okay, you can stop that trailer. Okay. You're supposed to give the bicyclist a 2-foot buffer while passing them. I can prove that statement's wrong as well. What statement? Busting heads open on motorcycle. Oh, okay. Well, it's not the speed that causes the busting heads. It's just sudden stopping that might. I want one, but don't know how to hook it up. Well, if you hit the highway going 90 miles per hour on a bike, you're gonna be dead. Not necessarily. I mean, if you're going 90 miles per hour and don't come to a sudden stop, you're not gonna be dead, bud. I mean, if you're hitting the highway, if you don't hit anything on the highway doing 90 miles per hour. No, I meant if you crash at 90 miles per hour and you hit the highway. Oh, okay. A motorcycle helmet is only good for a 13 mile per hour direct impact by the U.S. standards. DOT standards, okay. Those bikes are fast, though I don't even bother trying to race them. Nah, I just let the bikes go. I'm like, have fun. Go around me. I'll get over. Go around. Have fun. Be safe. Watch out for the brake lights. Notice that I said direct impact, though. Yes, you did say direct impact. What about indirect impact? What are they rated for? What are they good for on indirect impacts? I always wanted one, but then when you have to turn, it looks difficult. I'll probably be fine in straight line. It's a balancing act. It's just like being on a bicycle. You're balancing it. Lancing hit at any speed after that, the instructional integrity is compromised. Oh, dang it. I just repaired my car, my truck. And I'm hitting things. Darn it. Several states have proven that people who ride without helmets are a lot more cautious and more alert while riding. Oh, really? Okay. I'll tell you that I'm always looking at, like, behind me while riding my bike. I'm not one of those speed riders. Like when I ride my bike down the bike path. There's a lot of there are people that like speed ride down the bike path, so I'm always like, okay, people are passing me, have fun. Are you pretty good at mechanics, looking for someone to help install an engine later on this year in a car I'm fixing up? Not me. I'm not all that great at mechanics. I'm better at computers than mechanics, but like most anything, it's personal preference. Yeah. The more safety gear riders wear, the more they feel they are invincible. The more they feel invincible is what I meant to type. Yeah. I can do a lot of repairs, but when it comes to putting an engine in, it gets a little confusing, even though it's a 70s model. I thought it would be a little easier. The last time I did anything like that, oh gosh. I do not remember the type of car it was. I know it was like, I want to say it was a 60s, 70s model car. I don't remember what it was. And my grandfather, my dad, myself, my brother, and uncles were all in there. I was mostly, because I was the youngest one out of the group, I was mostly the guy that's like, what would you call it? The runner? I need a 3 1/4 inch wrench. Okay, let me grab that. You know, that. That's what I was doing. Tag all wire connections with tape and write where it goes, and take lots of pictures and reference where stuff goes. Yeah, that's a good tip. I once took it apart a laptop for a student to see inside, and I forgot where everything went. But it didn't matter because the laptop was dead anyways. I was like, oh wait, where did this go? You know, it doesn't matter. This is being sent to recycling anyways. I don't need to put this apart. I've rebuilt many motors and motorcycles. Okay. I've checked the fluids. I've refilled oil, changed oil, any fluids, spark plugs. Change a tire, change a battery. I haven't done like anything like big. The one I've been working on is a 74 Monte Carlo. Okay. What's the motor? What motor is in the Monty? Hold on, bike. I'm waiting for Rajan. 454. Rajan says 454. Guardrail. Ooh, nice. Big block Monty, no less. All these stops I have to make. I'm blaming you. Your documents are like in disarray. Low RPM torque monster. I'm still here. You are careful? Hi, careful. Yeah, it's a great engine. Had to buy the engine myself, though. Ain't gonna talk about the price I had to pay. Oh no. I've said this before. I'll probably say it a lot more times. I really wish I could find out what happened to the 56 Chevy pickup. That's my... I love that truck. I'm sure it was pricey. Big bucks aren't cheap. Damn, why didn't you keep the truck? Okay, so here's what happened with the truck. When my grandfather died, he still had the truck. And sometime between him dying and his wheel being red, the truck disappeared. That truck was in the wheel that it was supposed to go to me, but someone took it, and nobody, I don't know who, and nobody has come forward and said that, oh, we have it. It disappeared, reported it missing, and to this day, nothing. Haven't heard anything. That's what I always wondered about people who lived in the 60s, 70s. They all got rid of those cars that are worth $60K plus now. Yeah. Please pull in for a vehicle inspect. Ah! Oh my gosh. I'm crashing a lot on this trip. Oh, shot it, didn't I? Yeah. Your vehicle is not in perfect state. Please be careful next time. Watch, if I keep my Mustang for 60 years, it'll be worth $100. Well, that Chevy pickup is... So, I learned how to drive on a 1930s 1930s era John Deere tractor. But the Chevy pickup truck is the first non-tractor vehicle that I've ever driven. I was 12, and we were going to pick up some supplies for the farm, and my grandfather had me drive. He also had a 95, or was it 95? Pickup truck as well. It's a Chevy. Was it a Chevy Silverado truck? I just know it was a pickup truck. I can look at pictures. This 95 OBS Chevy Silverado. OBS? No, I think it was a 56. I've always been told it was a 56 Chevy pickup. Oops. I'm gonna have to do this and then back over. Older body style Chevy Silverado. No, I would say it was a kind of. Oh shoot! I didn't realize I was on the wrong side of the road. Okay. Oh, there's someone coming. I thought I heard you say something about 95. Yeah, there. So my grandfather had, when he passed away, he had a 56 Chevy pickup and a 95 Chevy Trailblazer. It was either 95 or 96 Chevy Trailblazer. The 95 or 96, let's see, when my grandmother had a Lincoln and it was wrecked. And not Trailblazer, it's Silverado. I drive the Trailblazer. So my grandmother had a Lincoln and it was wrecked, and I'm trying to remember when it was like either 95, 96, and she ended up after that driving a Chevy Silverado, and so it was either 95 or 96 model. Those 90 trucks are good. I hit a tree in a 95 Ram. I drove it home, but it needed a new bumper. Yeah. I know that the Silverado was going to my uncle, one of my uncles. But the 56 pickup was supposed to go to me, and I don't know who took it. I think it's the uncle that was getting the Silverado that took it, but I don't know where he stored it, if he actually has it. Now, if you hit a car in the new ones going 20 miles per hour, the whole front brushes, yeah, it does. So, well, biker, what do you mean by that? Because I lived in North Carolina winters in a 2007 Chevy Trailblazer, and I had no problems. They say it's safer, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. No. It's called crumple zones. Welcome on in. Oh, Rosin's going to the dark side to check in. Hi, how you doing? I wouldn't dare drive my car in New York snow. I've been to New York in the wintertime, but let's see. My dad's brother moved out of Albany in 2000. Yeah. So I've been to Albany, New York, a couple of times during Christmas breaks in the 90s. North Carolina doesn't get snow like we get here, and New York uses salt on the roads. Salt plus water equals rusted out vehicles. Yeah, I know. They use brine in North Carolina. They would put brine on the roads in North Carolina. Yeah, salt is terrible. I bought a 2006 Mustang GT from Chicago. It had rust like I've never seen. It's funny because I live in Southern California, where I do drive by near the beach a lot, so it's like very rarely do they have to use brine down there. In one snowstorm, they will salt the roads several times in one day. Well, when I lived in North Carolina, and I lived there for 2.5 years, they would, before a ice storm, a freezing rainstorm, or a snowstorm, they would go around and brine the roads, use brine on the roads. And if the snowstorm's supposed to be bad enough, they'll just shut down the entire area. They'll just say they won't even bother putting brine on the roads or salt. They will just say, hey, nope. Nobody, just don't go to work. No work. Unless you really have to get there, don't drive on the roads. I'm looking forward to winter in California. I'm hoping it stays avoid 50. Well, so I'm south of you, Ryzen. Last winter our average temperature was in the 50s. We would sometimes drop below 50, but on average, it was in the high 50s here. We don't shut anything down here at all. Oh, I know, the biker, I know. I mean, in North Carolina, they shut down the airports, the bus routes, schools are out, you know. You've driven to work in 2 feet of snow sometimes. I've driven to work in North Carolina in snow. I've actually like that. Yep, I'm going to work. I know back in Texas we would shut down schools and everything if it snowed for 2 seconds. Yeah. My Mustang wouldn't even move 1 inch in 2 feet of snow. I went to work, there was at least 2 feet of snow in my area, and I drove to the office to do some work. Nobody was on the roads at all. And while I was at work, I happened to look outside and see that there was snowplow clearing the parking lot, so I went out there and like move my truck from where I was parked over to a section of the parking lot that they clear, so they can clear that my area too. And then drove home, and let's see, about 90% of the way home, the road was still snowed over. They still haven't cleared it, and there was like only like two sets of tracks on the road. I drove my '79 Pontiac Catalina in deep snow, even enough that I could hear it dragging across the floorboards all the way to work. Jeez. We had one snowstorm. It was like freezing rain. It was like, well, it rained all day, like Friday, half the day is Saturday, and then it started snowing. And my neighbor was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go to church," and it's like, "Okay, have fun." And then they're walking back. I'm out there clearing the driveway, and they're walking back like, "Yeah, we're in the ditch." Oops. Maybe you shouldn't have driven. Drive my truck down there and pull them out of the ditch. Oh, I passed the turn. I was pushing snow with the bumper and grill. Back up enough so I can get in this. Yeah, my bumper would probably get damaged if I tried to push snow. So where I live, the last time that it snowed here was New Year's Eve 2015, and it was measured at like 1 inch of snow that was melted by the time the parade started New Year's Day. They make replacements for that. If it snows in California, I'm moving to Florida. And the time before that was 1964 that there was any snow where I live. That's recorded. Does Florida get snow too? Yeah, it does. It gets snowbirds. But Florida also gets hurricanes, and I don't want to deal with hurricanes. I've dealt with the hurricanes in North Carolina, and it's just like nope, nope, nope. Although I was on the outer edge, I was still seeing all the wind and the rain. I have a lot of family down there. No, I'm gonna end it here. Get some stuff done. Let's go ahead and leave this. I can't think of a place that doesn't snow then. Panama? I thought it snowed in Mexico City once because Mexico City's like at 5,000 feet. I think it snowed there once. I know it snows in Hawaii. The mountains in Hawaii get snow. All right, thanks for streaming. All right, thanks for joining us, Careful. If you're on YouTube, I'm just ending the stream. Next stream is tomorrow at 7 a.m. Pacific.